What's up, guys? This is Jester here. This we got here the beautiful, young, and intelligent lady called Vero. It's not Vera Sediko or anything. She's Vero, the amazing journalist in town. Yeah.
Mhm.
Tell me more about yourself.
Thank you for welcoming me to Vibe and Talk.
Yeah, it's vibing, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we vibe.
Mm-hmm.
We have been vibing, now we talk.
Yeah. So I'd like to tell me about your work. So I want to vibe because in this category of journalism is
Yeah.
so amazing, man. You,
Mhm.
you guys are doing a lot. You're walking, you're running.
Mhm.
And tell me what got you into journalism and
I
made you see that journalism is my thing.
mhm. I think journalism
Mm.
is something that I was meant to be since I was a young girl. Because I went to school and studied journalism and journalism and mass communication. But it's one thing.
Mass communication is
Yes.
something
Broader, yes.
broader.
Yeah, it's so I studied that at Mount Kenya University.
Wow, Mount Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah, Mount Kenya University. One day I was staying there, so I could see you young girls. Yeah, yeah, they always wanakimbia hapo kama maboga. Yeah, but
Surviving comrades.
yeah, comrade. That's the
Comrade.
thing that I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, so I studied there
Mm-hmm.
and I before I finished studying, I did an internship at Royal Media Services, and that is where I pick my confidence. I have confidence. I had confidence even back in school. But at Royal Media Services, I learned now how the industry really is, how to connect with other journalists, how to get stories, how to do stories. You know, there are things you're taught in class that there are things you're taught in life that in class you're not taught. You just have to know the
What are some
how
of the
to
things that you learn by yourself?
some things, how you talk to people, how you convince someone to have an interview. By the way, Johnny convinced to have the interview.
Man,
I don't
I'm a
know,
young
should I
billionaire,
go?
man. Guys, me, I'm a young
Oh.
billionaire, man. I'll sort you. I'll sort you, man. This is a big production here. And of course, I'll sort you and take you out to Zanzibar. Yeah.
But I'm happy because you're my friend. I'm happy
Yeah.
to
Thank
be here.
you.
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't need to sort me anything.
Ah.
Yes, yes. I'm happy to be here. And if you call me another time, I can even come with more cake.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that would be amazing. Imagine you are the first guest for in this show.
Wow.
I'm really
I'm
honored.
so honored.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And what the second thing? What can you tell that young kid who would like this category of your job category?
I'll just say I'm an honest person. Hii kazi ni ngumu. It's people think journalism is we si unachukua tu kamera unaenda tu hapo una shoot sama. Do you know kuongea na convince mtu in this time an era convince msee kam niongeleshe kuhusu there's some people who like the camera. Kuna watu tu wanapenda
kama mimi napenda kamera. Hapa ukitoka hapa lazima nikupate picha noma noma.
Thank you. Na pia ni photographer mkali sana.
Yeah, thank you.
So there things like
pia wewe ni media journalism the best in Kenya.
Thank you,
No, the best in the world.
Thank you, Jess.
Even I can tell, Mr. President, this is the lady that you need, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
You
so
need in your
much.
team, Mr. President. Yeah.
Thank you,
CNN.
Jess. Yeah.
The lady. CNN.
So like we like convincing someone to talk to you kwa camera and then you ask them question na nini wako like aje sasa utanilipa kwanza hiyo kitu ya utanilipa utanipea za chai sijui nini nini
za chai hadi mimi napenda za chai za cabbage
sasa but it's the thing ni there are some people wenye kama mimi I just started doing I'm a digital journalist in a way yenye I don't do mainstream. I do hizi zingine any other news. I'm not in mainstream. I'm a digital. I do digital.
There is digital mainstream and
yeah, kuna journalist anaweza kuwa anafuanga wa mainstream and then there are ads who are not yet employed with
the
mainstream
is mostly
mainstream ni the guys like Jeff Koinange.
Wow.
The guys like Yvonne Okwara, the guys like, yeah, those big names. And also, pia watu wenye, the reporters who do the reporting of the news in mainstream, kama Citizen, Inoro, K24.
So in this mass journalism and everything, who do you look up to? That you say, this is the level I want even to go higher, above it.
I think I look up to Lynn Ngugi. It's someone who I would like to have a conversation with, because
Ngugi, yeah,
because she has made this digital journalism thing very inaonyesha msee, imagine you can make it with this. Imagine you can do this. Imagine you can unaweza kaa kama uko employed, you can employ yourself and do this.
Wow.
Yeah, so like she has given me a different mindset when it comes to journalism. To me nilikuwa nadhani, I told you earlier, nilikuwa nasomea RMS. Nilikuwa nini internship RMS.
Okay.
So when I saw there, I was like, hey, I saw how, I don't know, me being employed kwa nini mainstream, I saw like it was in a limit say sana. You can't do anything else. And I like to call myself a free bird. I want to be a free bird. Yani, I'm a free bird. Yeah. I love my freedom to do whatever I want, and not the bad thing. Like when it comes to journalism, I want to write, I want to report, I want to learn how, I want to edit, I want to yani, I want to do so many things. No, I just want to be a jack of all trades. You get
jack of all trades, guys.
So, but in it, I remember that they were like, I was just editing the news, and what else? I reported a few stories, and that was it. So I thought, what else can I do? So we actually added a few more months there, because of whatever we were doing, we were adding a few months, and I learned, and nikaona, this is an opportunity I got. I learned what I learned, and I've gotten the information I wanted. And thank you so much for the time and the education and the learning and the words. I learned so much, and that was it. I did not even have any interest here. Nataka kukaa hapa.
So this job you're doing is really paid, not even above even some yes. Want to, how can you advise them to start?
Just you have a phone. Kila kitu actually. Even, yeah, if you want to start journalism ni kama, we call this digital journalism is like content creation. Sahi hata mtu ajaingia class ya journalism atafanya hii kazi, and there are people buying cars with the job. There are people who have opened other businesses with this. There are people who have done so much with journalism, digital journalism, and you can just start with it. Si lazima uwe na camera ama nini. Si lazima nini. Open those pages. Open your TikTok, your Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, anything, and make sure you market.
I could add something. Now, social media accounts in Kenya are all monetized. I think something that came up in Kenya. It's like 6 countries in the world or something there, but
which is really good actually. That was
you can be paid using the social media.
You're getting paid using Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. They have not yet made it kabisa, but it's on the way. Yeah. You can get paid. You get paid. Yes, you can get paid. But you not only do online journalism, you go and interview people, you interview politicians, you interview business owners. And when you go to that interview, hautatoka mkono tupu, because you are marketing their work. So it's like a business. When you go and interview them, you say, this is my red card, na nini, and then you get paid. Unapata nini? Yeah, so like you just have to know where to go to and who to talk to. That's it.
So I think at this job, your job criteria, I think you should be self-driven.
Yes.
And self-discipline is one of the most important things. And patience.
And patience.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think all you just need to just do it. Si lazima ungoje kamera, si lazima ungoje hiyo microphone nzuri.
One last thing I would like. Hii job yako inakula time yako sana. Nini nakufanya bado unakaa hivi smart vizuri nini? Ni siri ni gani?
Kuna siri.
Siri niambie.
Hakuna siri. You just have to
hii nywele ya dhao 10 usually. Ai.
Sasa unataka waangalie nywele yangu na mecha.
Yeah, ijachapa. Guys, look at those nails, man.
No. Like you just have to, you can't just work. You are working for, like me, I'm working for me.
Wow. She's working for herself, guys.
I'm working for
let's
myself.
vibing more.
Yeah, so like hakuna venye I'll get money and then I nikae tu hivyo nipe tu. Yeah, pia how the first impression, when you umevaa, even before you speak, that is what people see.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I'd like to add one last thing. Or you can add it. Which is the best moment in your work and the baddest moment you do your work?
You know what? The best and the...
Let's first start the worst.
The worst. When... Okay. In this industry, there are people who have been there and there are people who are coming. For me, I wouldn't call myself like Msiamekuamo because I'm still learning. So there are people who just wanajiona too, they are the ones who should be in the industry and not any other person. And when it comes to places like umeitwa place, and there's always a list if you're called somewhere. Maybe your list ni umeandika list, maybe kuna pesa zitatolewa hapo or something. And then at the end of the day, you do the work, but mwenye alipewa hiyo do apewe wengine, anaka nanzo.
I understand.
Yeah.
But me, what I can say, what's for you is for you. God has planned for it. So guys, don't give up whatever you're doing. Uko hapo unaramini, you're doing farming. Don't give up. That maize will grow. That car will go to 10,000 kilometers without even mafuta utashindwa inaenda kuisha lakini aishi. Yeah. So don't give up.
Yeah. Just do your work. But kama if I give up, pesa nazo zimechukulewa mingi. A lot. But me, what drives me, honestly, and I say it a lot, it's not the money, but we need the money. But it's not the money, it's the passion that I have for this thing.
Oh, yeah, passionate.
I am passionate about journalism because I wanted it. Unaona venye watoto wakiwa wadogo wanataka kuwa daktari, pilot, nini. I did not want that. I wanted to be a journalist. That is what I wanted, and that is what I got. So it is passion. Yes. Yeah, and
passion.
Yes. The good thing ni eventually doing a story or doing a documentary. Yeah. And then the
Have you ever done a documentary?
I've done a few.
Any animal? What?
People? No. I have not done about someone or whatever. I've done about a few projects. Yes. So yeah, doing something and then eventually umechoka, umeenda nyumbani usiku, you have to do the work. Yeah. Then in the morning umekuwa iko sawa,
ujapika sapa.
Yeah, so like hizo vitu kaa hizo ndo zinafanyanga, like when you see the products, the end product of whatever you've done, that is what drives me every day, and that is the best thing. That is the best thing now as I do journalism, because you have worked so hard for that thing, and your case that is all that matters.
Wow, guys, is she a genius or what? Let me tell you guys, this has been a good time, and she has told me something about journalism, of which also I'm pursuing. I think she's also teaching me a few stuff, for which I'll be humbled. Ask for your time. When I call you on the weekend, just pick up the phone.
I do pick up the phone. I do pick up the phone.
Oh yeah, she does.
I do pick up the phone and no happy.
No
what do you mean?
A happy it is her.
Happy is my heart.
So guys, like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe.
Yeah.
You tell it. We're funga.
Nimalizie show. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been Vibe and Talk with Justa, the young billionaire, the incoming millionaire. If not, very soon he will be. Yes. Oh, okay. the incoming billionaire.
Yeah.
Stay tuned on the next episode. In this episode, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to his YouTube channel, and let's support him so that he can get the momentum of interviewing more and more people.
I believe in you guys.
Mhm.
Thank you.
My name is Vero Gitiha.
Justa, let's vibe and talk.
Bye.
Yeah.
Nani-
Ay.